Welcome to Golf Cask Tastings. Slide up a stool, enjoy the pour.
All right, Golf Cast Nation, we're here with Bulleit Single Barrel. So we're gonna do Bulleit on steroids. Overall, what do we get here? Color-wise, we're getting kind of that deep amber color. Age statement, I really couldn't find. 6 to 8 seemed to be the number. What are we seeing with our legs? They are wide and moving really slow. So we know proof is up on this, and I believe the proof on this one is actually 120. 120. So 60% alcohol. Age statement again, 6 to 8. Price point is actually about $70 is what I paid for this. So we'll give it $2 bill signs. On the nose, I really like Bulleit as kind of an intro whiskey. That was one of my favorites that kind of got me into the high-rye market. This just takes Bulleit and just puts it on a little bit of steroids. It just kind of pops. It's a little bolder, a little more in your face. So on the nose, I'm getting the more, so I did a tasting of Bulleit not long ago. This is just the same thing, it's just a little bit more. So I'm still getting the caramel, I'm still getting the vanilla, I'm getting the spice, it's just a little bit more. And I'm even pulling maybe a little bit of dark fruit in the background. But again, I really like, I can definitely tell the proof is up. So let's dive in here. And so if I was gonna rank this, I would go probably 3.5. It is a good nose. Nothing crazy, not pulling too much complexity. There's definitely some layers to it, but not the most complex. So we'll give this a 3.5. So let's dive in here to taste. All right, I like Bulleit, but this makes Bulleit look tame. Getting lots and lots of oak. With the traditional Bulleit, because it has been cut with water, I don't get as much oak flavor. So I'm actually pulling a lot of oak, a lot of vanilla. The spice in this has changed. I would say with regular Bulleit, it seems very cinnamony. This is more pepper spice, which I like as well. And there is a sugar sweetness that kind of dances around throughout the background. So again, I'm pulling more oak and vanilla out of this, still the sweetness and still the spice, compared to normal Bulleit. So a completely different flavor profile. And I think being able to pull the oak and the vanilla and really pull them out with the sweetness of the caramel as well as the actual spice. I hate to do this. A lot of you are going to hate me. I'm going to give this a 4 on taste. Finish is dry, high proof, a little bitey. Definitely get sweet caramel dancing. I get spice, and they're kind of fighting back. I get a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spice, a little bit of dry. I would say still lingering, still there. So again, more viscous than typical Bulleit. I would say this is probably medium to medium long, still there. It's not a bad finish. It's robust. It's longer than traditional. Definitely get some spice. I even get a little bit of char note. I think I'm actually pulling a little char out of the barrel as well. But overall, like I said, I'm a Bulleit fan, but I really like the Bulleit single barrel. And the beauty of it too is it's 120 proof. It's high proof, but it doesn't drink like a high proof. It is actually very, very smooth for the amount of alcohol that's in the system. So finish, I would go 3.5. So we're going 3.5, 3.5, 4. I'm gonna have to give this 3.5. So this is a birdie as much as par, right? So I'm just as likely to make birdie as I'm to make par. So this would be like a great par 5, right? Just as much likely to get. If I do find single barrel and I'm starting to run out, I do have a secondary bottle on the shelf, so I do have a backup. So as soon as this bottle goes, the new one will go on the shelf and I will provide a backup for that. So again, I think it is a good, solid, high-rye whiskey. Again, I know a lot of you out there do not like Bulleit. It is the #1 whiskey in California, for whatever that's worth. But again, I really like the single barrel. I have an appreciation for Bulleit because Bulleit really changed my path inside of whiskey and kind of started me on this journey. So I will always have a sweet spot for them. But again, the single barrel I really like much better than their normal Frontier bourbon, but give them a try. Cheers, Sláinte.